Hi, my name is Bob Ross, and thank you for joining me today. I'm so happy that you took your time to be with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a beautiful landscape, and I'm going to show you how it's done. We got a whole range of colors on our palette, and we're going to use all of them. Probably not that one, I don't really care for that one, but the rest of them are going to be used. So we got our crimson red, then we got our, oh my god, what color yellow is this? We also have our lime green, which is also the color, if you see it when you go pee, you need to go to the doctor. And we have our blue, another thing that happens down there, but we're not going to talk about that. We also have our purples and violets or whatever. If you're colorblind, it doesn't matter. And then we have our supremacy white along with our black and our brown. The brown doesn't really look super brown, but if you just add a little bit of white to it, it'll turn into a beautiful nutmeg, and I think you'll be so happy with it. So first we're going to do is we're going to grab a paintbrush. It doesn't matter what size it is because you're probably not good at this anyway. I know this is my first time. So we're just going to grab a little bit. Let's just give a little bit of the, oh my god, what color yellow is this? Maybe some white, we're just going to swirl it around, like the bad memories you had in high school when you didn't give your money to the bully that you had a lot of issues, but that's okay. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to have a little light source right here, and what you want to do is you want to just start in the middle, work your way around, so it makes a nice little hazy effect, and we get a nice blending action. I forgot to mention I also prepped the canvas with white already so that our paints just meld together and just look so beautiful. So we just go around, just like that. Just let the paint flow off your brush, flowing like a river or like paint on a brush. It'd be so amazing. And then, so we got our light source, maybe a little bit more yellow, just a little bit more yellow and just a hair more white. Swirl it around like those bad memories from middle school that we're not going to talk about. And then here we go. We're just going to do that. We're just going to go right in the center, right there. And then again, we're just working our way around. Oh, doesn't that look so lovely? That's beautiful. And see, the sky looks a little lonely right now. So what we got to do, we have to clean off our brush just like this. It doesn't matter if the water's clean or if the water's dirty. It's whatever. It's just paint. It's going to come off and it's going to do whatever you want because you're the master of your world, okay? You have complete control over everything. So we're just going to clean our brush real nice and then just going to dab it off on a little bit of rag there. And I think we need some beautiful clouds. So just grab your knife, right? You're going to, I think we should probably grab a little bit of the blue and a little bit of the white. We're going to come around here and we're just going to swirl it around. And if you need a little bit more white, it's totally okay. It's your world. You can do whatever you want. The world is your oyster. I just hope this doesn't turn out into an oyster. So we're going to grab some of that, just a little bit. Like, I don't know how well you can see that. It's just a little bit of paint there. And then we're just going to go up here and we're not even going to care. We're just going to smear it on there. I think that this cloud should live in that. Doesn't that look nice? And then we're going to grab some more paint. Oh, look, another cloud. That's another cloud. It's so beautiful. And you know what I think of when I think of clouds? I think of people that bake. We're not going to paint them because I don't like them that much. But we're going to take our other brush and we're going to just make some mountain ranges, right? So I'm going to take some of the black and some of the white, mix it together because I've never seen a black mountain or a white mountain, but I have seen plenty of gray mountains. And we're just swirling it around, making it real nice. Load that brush right up. And so we're going to just make a nice little mountain right here. Look at that. See, that's just so nice. Coming down and just let it meld into the canvas right there. See? Look, that's so nice. Oh, but I think our mountain's lonely. We need to make another mountain for our friend. So we're just going to come up and get right down there. And sometimes it helps when you make those sounds. If you just make sounds with your mouth, it lets you understand the motions that you're supposed to be doing. So we're just going to come all the way down here. All right, maybe a little bit more. Don't let it mix in with your yellow. That'd be bad. We don't want yellow mountains. And then one more friend, just right there. Now, touch it up a little bit right there. And just let it flow through you nice and free. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you think you messed up, because there's no such thing as happy mistakes. Just happy accidents. And a lot of you are probably thinking, well, I was an accident, Bob. That's okay, because you're here, and I love you, okay? So now that we got our mountains, we got to have just a little bit of highlights. So I'm just going to grab a little bit more white, and I'm just going to slowly touch it right there. Look at that. Just look at that. We're just going to bring those highlights down. And it's just going to come off real nice from our light source. And don't forget to blend it in, okay? You don't want it to show lines. There's no lines in nature, all right? Unless you're going to the food line. There's plenty of lines over there. But other than that, there's no lines in nature. Just got to go straight down just like that. Now remember our little friend here? We got our knife. So we got to take some of the brown. We're going to go with brown on this one. We're just going to go to the peak, just right up here. And wow! Just like that. You have to make the noise or it's not going to work, okay? Just right up to the top and just... And I got to load it back up because I did a little bit too much there. So I'm just going to go right here and just like that. And on this side, and then right here on this side. Oh, that looks so lovely. And I'm just going to blend it all in because the key to good painting is blending. Any woman that puts on makeup will tell you that. Okay? Tell me I'm wrong. Now we're just going to, right there. Look at that. That's so nice. And right there. Okay, those are some nice looking mountains if I say so myself. And just a little bit more right there. There we go. Got some nice mountain ranges going on. Now, I don't know about you, but I like me some lakes. So I got to clean off my paintbrush. And I'm just going to right back into the water, swirl it around. There we go. Oh, a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Sometimes the paint wants to be friends a little longer and just stay, but you just got to tell them, hey, I'm the boss of my world, okay? So you clean off your paintbrush, and now we're going to use this beautiful blue. And I'm not gonna mix it with anything. I'm just going to use the blue just like it is. And let's say that there's a lake right here. We're going to have a nice little lake, a beautiful lake. A little bit more blue. Oh no, I dropped my thing. There we go. Just 1 second, I'll be right back. There we go, I got it. Now, you gotta grab the blues. Grab some of the blues. And I know I said I didn't really care for the purple, but I'm gonna add some purple because it's my world. I can change my mind. Prove me wrong. You wanna fight me? Let's go. And we're gonna just swirl it around. And we got all these beautiful colors. Look at that. It looks like the mountains are reflecting off the water. I love it. And you just go straight across. Just like that. It's a nice, beautiful lake. Right there. Here we go. Now, I'm done with that brush, and I think I'm going to grab this brush right here. It doesn't really matter what brush you want to use, as long as you use a brush. I mean, you can use your fingers, but it just doesn't work the same. But I like trees, so I'm putting a nice big tree right here. Just look at that. It's been there for a while. It is one of the best friends that these mountains have because it just grows nice and tall and has some branches coming off, you know. Maybe even a couple sticks down here. And you know how I know that they're sticks? They're really sticky, so you can't touch that. It's really sticky, okay? So I'm just gonna put some more browns there, and some more sticks right here, and branches, and it's just gonna look so lovely. But everybody needs a friend, so we're gonna have just a little bitty tree right here. Not as big as the other tree, just, you know, just have fun with it. That's the best thing to do. You just have fun, and there's gonna be another tree right here. And I know what you're thinking, Bob, those trees are growing out of the water, and you'd be correct. That's why we're going to add some landscape, okay? Now, you take your fan brush. They call it a fan brush because it looks like a fan. It doesn't really do much that way, but it works great like this. So I just take some of my grain, I load it up, and I just go just like that. See, look at that. Now it's growing out of the ground. That's your world. Everything makes sense. If you wanted them to grow out of the water, they totally can. I bet there are some trees out there like that. So we just take the fan brush, keep loading it up, and it just comes all the way down here. And our friend Mr. Stick is getting covered up, but that's okay. It's adding a little bit of dynamics. So we got some more landscapes down here. A little bit more paint here. There we go. Now, I don't know about you, but most trees I see have leaves, so you just go all the way. And these are probably lavender trees. I don't know if that's even a thing, but we're going to make it a thing. So I'm just going to add a little bit of some purples. Look at that. That's beautiful. And I know what some of you are thinking, Bob, how'd you get that easel? It's fun. I made it out of scrap wood in my garage. So don't ever think that you don't have money to do this stuff, because look how beautiful this is turning out, okay? This is going to be a centerpiece of any room, all right? So we just dab some of those branches, get some leaves going on, and then, oh, don't forget about her friend over here. Some of my colors, so I'm just gonna mix and match. Here we go. A little peak up top there, and then I'm gonna take some of my reds. Now, the best red to use is probably Minstrel Blood Red, but I don't have that. I just have Crimson Red right here. We're just gonna dab it on down. See? It started out as spring and it just turned into fall right before your eyes. It's your world. You do what you want, okay? There's no such thing as a timeline where you are. Time is standing still, like a still life painting of a landscape. Ooh, I just blew your mind. Now, get some of the yellow here. I just popped a zit yellow and we're going to throw it on there. Just like that. Just going to make it so beautiful. Grab some more yellow, and, you know, because they're related. Their friendship runs so deep, their family, so you gotta just throw each color of every tree in each tree. That way you know that they belong together, okay? Now I'm done with the fan brush, and I'm done with that thing, and I don't want that falling again. So I'm gonna grab this one. I don't know what it does, so we're going on an adventure together. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of the brown, a little bit of the black, and some of the red. And I know what you're thinking, that's a weird color combination, but it's only because that's all the paint I really have left. So I'm going to grab that, and I'm just going to make some rocks right down here. We're just going to make some beautiful rocks right down here. And then, as our finishing touch, we're going to have a nice little boat, because you got a nice little fisherman in this beautiful lake, and here he is right here. There we go, and he has a nice little fishing rod, and it's going down into the water. But don't forget, this is nature, so we got to have nice little birds right there. Oh, look at that. And there you have it. See? If you like this painting, just keep following me and keep watching the joy of painting, because the joy of painting is this right here. We made our own little world that looks so lifelike that you could just jump right in and be in with that fisherman right there. This could be you right there. Thank you. And I'm so happy that you're here.